Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new vlog. I was just about to remove my makeup and then I thought I would tell you about this new product that I got earlier. I went to Sephora because I was looking for you know those, not stick, but like roll-on balms for your hair. It's like a hair gel, but it's like a balm. Basically, it's like the size of a deodorant like this, and then you go like this, and then you can have all your hair, you know, slicked back like this, just the way I have this hairstyle. I know that in Sephora, I'm not sure about the UK, but I know that in the US they sell those types of like balms, and so I thought maybe they have them in Sephora France. So I went to Sephora earlier and the lady told me that they don't sell them here in France because apparently the ingredients aren't the best. She said you can find some online, and then she took me to her colleague who was a specialist in hair and who works with L'Oreal for, you know, Fashion Week and everything. And so he advised me on this and he even demonstrated it on my hair. So this is why I have this very slick back. I've honestly never had a bun like this because I've tried so many things on my own. I have the proper brush for it. I have so many different hair gels and even hair waxes and stuff, but it never looks like this. And so the guy explained to me how to do it and how to get that result. He used this, which is from the Fenty hair range. It's supposed to be just for your baby hair and or your edges to make it very, you know, sleek, either sleek back or even, you know, like make them frame your face and everything. But this time he used it on me for proper everything back basically, and it worked really well. And they sell like a special tool. It looks a bit like a toothbrush, but in a more appropriate way, like, you know, proper for your hair rather than a toothbrush. Although he told me, you know, you can even use a toothbrush, that's okay. But they didn't have the tool, they were out of stock. But I know that in Lille they have that, so I'm gonna go back to Sephora in Lille and buy the tool that goes with it. Also, the texture is really fun. Basically, it doesn't look like I just have greasy hair. It looks like I have a proper product, you know, that's supposed to make my hair look shiny. And just like that, we are home. I am so happy to be home. I've been cleaning the entire morning and it feels so nice. To me, cleaning is a bit like a cleansing therapy. Sometimes when I clean, I'm angry and I don't want to be cleaning. This time, I don't know, I was happy to, you know, to come back home, zhuzh everything for spring. So I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Everything feels so fresh. I let the air come in, and Isaac helped me as well, especially with the bathroom because it takes a lot of work and strength, like to scrub everything. So he did that, but it feels so good. So I've recorded a few TikToks and then I'm starting to unpack my suitcase. But before that, I've decided to switch up my wardrobe and take all of my spring and summer clothes out. I don't know if you can see from where you are, but there are clothes everywhere. My closet or my dressing room is way too packed and I do not like it when it's like this. I know it can be a bit strange maybe considering my job and the fact that I work in fashion, but I do not like to have too many clothes, and I do not like to have clothes that do the same thing. Like if I show you, I don't know how many white vests, you know, like these, or not even just white, but no matter the color, but I have like one white here, I have a striped one here, I have a gray one here, and I have other white like these. So I really need to narrow it down and just like keep one of each, like one piece of whatever style I have. I'm gonna put a lot of things on Vinted. My Vinted account is Rose and Musk. It's the same name of all my, you know, like French social media accounts. So that's what I'm gonna do, especially because I've made an order. So I need a massive clear out, so that's what I'm gonna do soon. Maybe not today because it's already like kind of the end of the day, like it's the afternoon now, and I feel a bit drained because I have done so much since this morning. The only issue that I have is that I have a big bag of all of my coats and I have nowhere to put it. Like I really don't know where I'm gonna put it. But otherwise, yes. And it's funny how from one year to another, like your style can change. For example, most of the clothes that I've taken out from last year, I don't really feel like they match with my personality anymore. By the way, I've put fake tan on. I hadn't put fake tan on in, honestly, like maybe a year or something. And when we were in Galeries Lafayette in Nice, I came across Tropez fake tans and I was like, oh my God, I need them so much. So I got two. I got the dark one, the classic, you know, like the one that you wear for a few hours. And then I got the Express. And the Express I really like because you can wear it for like either 1 hour, 2 hours or 3 hours. And then you rinse it off and then you're done. So now what I'm thinking of doing, because I only did one layer of the dark one and I slept in it last night, but I feel like the result that I like is the result that I get with the guide color. So I'm thinking of adding just a layer of the Express one, leave it for 3 hours and then just rinse it off before I go to bed, basically, because I don't want to, honestly, I don't enjoy having fake tan on. Like sleeping in fake tan is not the most like enjoyable thing. Like I'm not going to do another night with fake tan, so I'm thinking of just adding, you know, like a little 3-hour top up. Honestly, I can already tell the difference. You know, it's a bit like frustrating when like you go in your shower and then you see like everything come off, and when you come out of the shower you wonder what's left. But I feel like it's still quite like developed throughout the day, because I have the impression that I look darker than what I did when I first came out of the shower after I washed it off. So maybe I won't need, maybe I'll do the other layer tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, so what I was saying is that honestly, my style has changed so much. Like I think I'm going to keep a few of my dresses. So this dress I love is from Naked and it still matches with my style now, which is, you know, like girly, fun, pink, but it's still, you know, a bit like, I don't know if glamorous is the right word, but at least quite feminine. However, I'm no longer much into very relaxed and baggy like jeans and trousers. Let me show you, for example. Let's sit here together. So for example, even these, like, you know, these linen shorts that I used to wear so much, even last year and the years before, but I have the same ones which are from H&M in black and beige, and I don't know if it's because I've worn them for a few summers now, but I feel like they're not my style anymore. You know, these linen shorts, and I have the matching shirts as well. So I think I'm gonna sell these in on Vinted. Let me show you the type of shorts I'm more into now. Okay, here they are. So here is an example of what I'm more into now. These are from the brand Goelia, and I love this brand so much. A bit more, you know, classy, chic, elegant, put together, and this is what I'm into now. Same with like t-shirts. I like having basic white t-shirts. It's always handy to have them, but I have so many of them, and a few years ago I would wear only that. Like every day it would be my go-to outfit. It would be a pair of jeans, like baggy jeans with just a simple white t-shirt. And sometimes, yes, I do like that style, but it's not me anymore. I'm more drawn to things that are a bit more, you know, elegant, feminine, and maybe colorful and things like that. Yes, I'm going to keep a few of my white t-shirts, but I don't think I'm going to keep all of them. Same with like sweaters. I have a lot of sweaters because I used to wear a lot of sweaters before, but I'm not into that anymore. And same with like these tank tops. I used to like only wear these when it was really, really hot. And now, no, like you can still wear, you know, nice shirts, for example, that might even keep you, you know, not as hot as in a thick cotton vest like this. One thing that I have to keep in mind, because sometimes I do get rid of everything and then I regret and I'm like, oh no, why did I get rid of that? These are from Free People. They are quite baggy. I mean, they are baggy, but they have like this barrel shape. You know, they are very baggy, very casual, and this is what I mean when I say that it's not my style, like my go-to style anymore. However, sometimes these types of jeans with like a cute top that's going to be, you know, more like cinched in, for example, or maybe like just a body, for example, it can look really cute with like a nice shoe, like for example, like heeled sandals, or just even slingbacks, for example, that will make the whole outfit look quite feminine. So I have to be careful to still keep a few of these like edgier pieces that will add a bit of a twist to my outfits. And I don't want to go just classic and just elegant and just feminine. Sometimes you need a bit of that twist. to be here. I'm on my own, which is a bit weird because I'm usually with Isaac, as you probably know, but this time I'm here on my own because he wasn't feeling really good earlier this morning. So I'm here on my own. I'm having a walk around, and then the reason I'm here is because I'm meeting the founder of the French brand called Respire. It's the brand of my deodorant. I think I've told you guys about my deodorant. So her name is Justine, and she started her brand with the deodorant. And then she started implementing other things like toothpaste, which we have at home and we love, and other things even like sunscreen, cleansing routines and stuff for your face. And she's known for making products that are really good for you in terms of ingredients. The ingredients are really clean, and that's what she's really known for, and that's what her products are really known for. And I felt honestly so honored that she wanted to meet me, so she's invited me for a coffee, so we're gonna have a chat and probably learn more about her and about the brand and stuff. But it's always, you know, great when you can really meet the people that are behind the brands that you work for or that you work with. From what I saw, I think she's going to be like such a fun person, and so like she's, even I went on her Instagram and she's always so like smiling. She comes across as really positive and really, you know, full of joy and stuff. So I think it's going to be a great moment. So now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make my way to meet her. Today it's Saturday and we dropped Ayan off to his birthday party. Not his, but you know, he was invited to one. So we thought we would come to the central of Lille just to have a walk around and to eat a good pizza. So we had that. If you ever come to Lille, I recommend, if you want a good pizza, to go to Papa Raffaele, which belongs to the Big Mama group. And they do really good pizzas. The main reason why I'm vlogging is because I've put together this outfit, and because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the chance to take a picture of it for Instagram, I thought I would show you how I'm styling this pink gilet that I recently got, that I showed you in my previous haul. So ideally, like if you don't know how to wear pink and if you don't know how to match it with other colors, I would say go for grey, because grey and pink really go well together. I'm wearing this suit, although it's not technically a suit, but the colors are quite similar, because my jacket is from, or my blazer is from Another Stories, and my trousers are from the Frankie shop, but the color is quite similar, so it doesn't really bother me. And so yeah, I feel like these go really well together. And to match it with the handbag, I'm wearing this Pollen handbag, which is also pink, and I even added a touch of pinkish lipstick. And that's it. That's the outfit of the day for a sunny Sunday. Quite warm actually. I didn't expect it to be that warm. And so now we are going to go to one of our favorite coffee shops to get something to drink and dessert. It's a new day, it's a new week. It always reminds me of that song, It's a New Dawn, and I'm feeling good. Anyway, I was doing my makeup, I just had a shower. As you can see, I washed my hair, but I've noticed how much recently my hair has grown. It's crazy, because my bone color is here, or my collarbone rather, is here, and my hair like is already up to here or down to here. And I always have this as a reference because to me, when my hair hits this bone, then it's not really a bob anymore. To me, it's like a lob. My last haircut wasn't my favorite. So now I'm at that stage where I'm okay with my haircut now. Like, it doesn't really bother me as much. I can share with you what I'm doing if you want in terms of hair growth, because I've been doing a few things and I feel like it's working, because I am lucky in the way that my hair grows quite fast anyway compared to other people. But I feel like lately, like within the past 2 weeks, it has grown even quicker. So if you want, I can share that with you. Now I'm doing my makeup and I received this from the brand Clé de Peau Beauté. It's the brand I went to the Dolomites with. So I received these two correctors. I don't know which one is darker. Okay, this one is darker. So this is the number 4 Almond is the shade. But what I like about this one is that it's quite, as you can see, it's like a stick. Wow, I am quite impressed. Let me try the lighter one. I feel like it looks way lighter on the camera than in real life, but I prefer the lighter one under my eye. But the consistency is insane. I think I like it more as well because it's not as liquidy. It doesn't go into, you know, like little creases, you know, when you smile, like those little lines. And it brings a lot of light to the under eye area. Correcteur visage. Well, they call it concealer, but in French they call it corrector. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I can share with you what I use. I can't remember when was the last time that I shared with you my makeup, and because honestly every time I post a video I have new subscribers. Thank you so much, and you're more than welcome to stay here and to subscribe and to watch all the videos that you want. Like, I've been getting a lot of comments where people say, oh my god, I've just come across your channel and I've watched all of your videos. So thank you so much. You have no idea. For anyone who's new around here, so in terms of foundation, I'm using this one. This is the Dior Forever foundation. Now I'm waiting to finish this one so that I can purchase a new one. I really want to try again the Armani Luminous Silk, because I used to use that one like back in the days, like many years ago, and I've stopped because I really like this one as well. I like this one. This one is really good. I love dual foundations, but it's just that I want to try something not necessarily new, but you know, like different. For now, I'm finishing up with this one. So you already know about the concealer. In terms of eyeshadow, it depends, but recently I've been just using my bronzer. This bronzer is quite dark for me. It's normally my summer shade, but because I've been using fake tan and stuff, I do like to look quite bronzed at the moment, so I've been using this one. It's still quite dark even though I'm fake tanning, but I like to play around with bronzer, and I like it sometimes to have, you know, it's a bit like with blush. Sometimes you want just the tiniest bit of blush just to add a bit of color to your face, and sometimes you just really want to go out there with the blush. Well, at least that's the case for me. Like, sometimes I love to have a very plain makeup everywhere else in terms of, you know, the mascara, the lipstick, like everything is quite nude and natural, but then I would put a lot of blush. I love that look as well. Brown pencil, and it's way easier for me to control, and I feel like you have more room. Like, if you get it wrong, it's okay, you can just wipe it, it's not that visible. And then for mascara, my good old Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk push-up lashes in black. My mum is currently downstairs. She's preparing a few like sweet canapes for tomorrow, because tomorrow one of my family member is graduating, and so we're gonna have like a family gathering. And my mom is very passionate about patisserie, French patisserie. Ever since I was a little girl, she would make croissant and pain au chocolat like at home, and it would be her passion. Like, she could spend her whole day baking and making things, even, you know, bread, baguette, everything, you name it. And anything that you can find in a French bakery, she loves it. Right now, it smells like caramel in the entire house. It smells amazing. And I know that my son, Ayan, is helping her. Ayan loves to be in the kitchen with my mom and just baking things and helping her. It's so fun to, like, so cute to watch, obviously. For eyebrows, they are quite, sometimes I like bushy eyebrows, so I don't do anything to my eyebrows and I just let them grow. And sometimes I want very clean eyebrows, not bushy at all. So right now I'm in that in-between phase, so I'm just letting them be, but I still need to just around like the end of the brow or the tail. Now, bronzer. This is the fun part. But I have to be careful because my fake tan is starting to wear off. This is the Bourjois Always Fabulous bronzing powder, and it's in the shade 002 Dark. And instantly it gives me that sun-kissed look that I love. I've been back to ironing. It feels a bit like therapeutic. I like it because I don't think of anything else when I'm ironing. I listen to a podcast or something. And to me, I know it's a chore that a lot of people hate. I love it, but it's just that I don't have the time to do it. So during winter, because we usually wear, you know, like big jumpers and stuff, you don't really need to iron your jumpers and knitwear and things. But during spring and summer, you have to iron, especially, you know, t-shirts and blouses and all these little, you know, thinner fabrics and stuff. So I'm back to ironing. So I've ironed this t-shirt, for example, yesterday, and I just wore it now, and honestly it makes the biggest difference. And I'm a big fan of the steamer. I don't know what the name is in English, but you know, like just not your regular irons with steam. To me it's the best because it really gives that very like crisp and perfect finish, very flat. Honestly, right now I'm just wearing an ironed pair of jeans and an ironed white t-shirt. You don't need anything else. When the clothes are ironed, it's perfection. Now onto lips. I'm gonna add a bit of this lip maximizer from Dior to give me a bit of that plump effect. Contour, this is StripDown by MAC. I never know the difference. Do you say by MAC or from MAC? Because I feel like when you say from, it means like you bought it from the store, MAC Cosmetics, but then when it's by, then it means that it has been made by the brand. One thing though that I am so grateful for, and it was also the reason why I started doing these English videos, is my English has improved so much. Not necessarily in terms of the words that I'm using, the flow, like how quick now I can find my words, because at the beginning I was so rusty. I would have to think of almost every single sentence or word I would say, and now I'm way more fluent and I have to pause less and less often. To me, even just speaking like this is pure pleasure, and I hope that it comes across and that you are also enjoying, you know, having a chat with me basically. Let's do this lipstick. This is Yves Saint Laurent. Okay, so this I got it in a PR package and there is no shade. 62Y600 150. It doesn't have a name, it just says YSL Love Shine. So it's the Love Shine range. I don't even know if you can see it. I think that's it. This is how we're gonna keep it for today. I really need to clean my brushes, so I'm gonna take them downstairs. Foundation brush, my bronzer brush, my eyeshadow brush, and this is my blush brush. I haven't used it today because I'm not wearing any blush, but I like to wash them. I'm thinking of adding a bit of color to my face because I feel like everything is just one color. Maybe I could add a touch of red. Where is my Ruby Woo? Oh yeah, actually, in terms of still makeup, go-to red lipstick is Ruby Woo MAC Cosmetics. Maybe that's better. A bit more, you know, bob and a red lipstick. As you probably understood, you just take your hair straighteners, and honestly I haven't used my hair straighteners in quite a while, and I always like to start with, you know, when I'm closer to my roots, to go inwards and then outwards and inwards and outwards, and then the last bit here I like to do it quite straight. At this length my hair is finally doing what I want it to do. It's such a great feeling, especially when you've struggled with, like, I really can relate and I truly understand what people go through when they don't like their haircuts. And even sometimes, you know, Ayan, when he comes back from the hairdressers or the barbers and he's like, oh, I don't like my haircut. Luckily for him and for boys in general, hair grows back really quickly. But even for him, like, I totally understand when he's a bit disappointed. I feel like I have my hair back. I feel like I have my old hair back.